Do you guys believe in God and shit? Let me know in the comments below. So I know that some of you dogs think that when you die, you're gonna get all sorts of puss. And you're gonna have servants and shit. And immortality. And to be honest with you dogs, that sounds toad as fuck. Now, some of you guys think that when we die, we just fade into oblivion or some shit. Some of you think we're all just gonna burn in fucking hell. But let me know in the comment section below, what do you think happens when we die? And do you believe in God and shit? But yeah, my point is, you know, Ice Boy does have some faith, alright? The past, I don't know how many years, I've been reading the Old and New Testament and shit. And it says something along the lines of the kingdom of heaven coming to earth, alright? How all this bullshit is to do with eating from the tree of good and evil. Alright, you guys tracking with me here? Here's the cray-cray part is, check it out. According to the Old Testament, say that Adam and Eve were created by the Creator, right? And they were immortal at the time. There's no death at the scene yet, because death didn't come into being until they ate from the tree, right? So they're basically given this choice. And have you guys ever heard of infinite monkey theorem? It's when you get a monkey and a keyboard, right? The keyboard's indestructible. There's a Zod rune in it and shit. And the monkey is immortal. And the typewriter never breaks or runs out of ink. And the monkey's just sitting there whacking at the keyboard with his hands. The theory goes that eventually the monkey's gonna type out every fucking thing imaginable. Like, you know that movie you saw over the past month? Have you seen any movies? I don't think I have. But you probably did. The Avengers or some shit. That whole script in the movie, the monkey's gonna type it out by accident. Word by word. No mistakes. Shakespearean plays, the monkey's gonna type that shit out. And guess what? If he makes a mistake one time, maybe he forgets a comma or some shit, a few billion fucking years later, he's gonna type the whole thing out again. And he's gonna make sure that comment gets in there that time. Well, he's not gonna make sure if it's just gonna happen by chance, which is the point. Given enough time, all things that are possible will occur, is what this infinite monkey theorem thing's all about, right? So, if apparently the Creator put Adam and Eve in the garden, and he said, okay, the one thing you can't do though is eat of this tree. According to probability and math and shit, as far as I see it, it was impossible that they wouldn't not make that choice. Alright? Probability had it that they certainly would make that choice. They'd eat from that tree. So it seems to me that the Creator kind of had that whole thing in mind to happen. That's why I'm missing something here, but I don't think I am, dog. And I mean, in that Old and New Testament, it said that the Creator created us and everything else through the flesh of His Son. So, or everything was created through that. So apparently that whole fucking plan of redemption had to do with the idea that they would eat from that tree, okay? So we got kind of subjected to a world of shit, but according to that story and timeline. But have you guys seen Beauty and the Beast? Where the Beast, at first, he's in a life of luxury, okay? And I think he forgets about this when he turns into the Beast. He's like some prince and shit. And you could probably bet your ass he gets all sorts of puss. But he was in some mansion and shit. And he had all sorts of things, and he took it all for granted, right? Because how did he know what he had without considering the other side? You know, how did the Beast know what being thirsty is without ever needing a drink? You know what I'm saying? Just like with us. You get that refreshing euphoria or whatnot, enlightenment or whatnot. You know, point is, the Beast ended up falling, obviously, getting kicked out of his current situation, and he was some ugly motherfucker. And then he was introduced to Belle, or Beauty, and there was a redemption story about it. And it makes me wonder if all this bullshit, it could be something similar, I don't know. But my point is, you know, faith in something probably helps. Because, and I know it probably seems like a slim chance, but it's kind of helpful to think that all this fucking bullshit is being restored, all right? That better things are coming, all right, to this world and to this life as we know it. Like, imagine life where there's not toil and pain and suffering. Because that's what the New Testament preaches about, basically. The wiping away of tears from our eyes and death being swallowed up, all right? Because none of that stuff took place until that fall. And then shame was brought to the table, the concept of shame or whatnot. And probably everything else. The sweating from the brow when we work and shit. Because I really don't like working too hard. It's a pain in the fucking ass. But imagine a world where it's actually rejuvenating to work. And it's very noticeable. And where there's not things that rot and decay and sweat and smell and stink like this fucking world, all right? Imagine something like that. Imagine this world, only we're all like, we don't have the ails of aging, and things don't decay and rot and rust, all right? And I think there'd be a lack in just a lot of things that just, you know, aren't very appealing at all. So with that in mind, it gives Ice Boy something to lean on, I guess. Where, maybe the Creator has something good in mind. Now, I don't know, you guys, you take it however the fuck you want. But I'm kind of curious, what do you guys think? Do you have faith in anything, dog? And if so, what is it? And how does it help you right now? You know, what keeps you going? You know, what keeps you in a positive manner? You know, what motivates you to continue on with this evil day? Let me know in the comments below. I mean, I've been making some efforts, as I mentioned in my previous videos, to stay relatively active, but I haven't been hitting it all that hard, not gonna lie. I went on the bike for 20 minutes yesterday, got a workout in yesterday. Here's today, it's in the late afternoon, I haven't done shit, all right? I'm gonna get on, maybe I'll get on the bike, go for a walk. But I mean, just there's a lot of things at play here that, you know, where does your motivation come from is basically the fucking question I'm asking you. So comment below your thoughts on these matters, and like the damn video if you will. I'm the Ice Boy. More videos to come. Peace be with you.